What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the channel, and today we're doing a little Q&A, relaxing in our over the water villa.
We haven't done one of those in a really long time.
Yeah.
Like, I know we kind of do them on the lives, but it's different.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
get a ton of questions from you guys on a daily basis, so we decided to, well, address a few of them.
Yeah.
So the first question, when I asked you guys to ask us question on Instagram yesterday, the one question that came back the most is, where are you guys? So, well, let me show you. So this video is gonna be out on a Saturday. I'm not sure when, but soon. So stay posted for that. So we're gonna start with the first question.
Got my coffee ready. Let's dig in.
First question, what is one thing you dislike about traveling that you never show us? It's a good question.
That is a good question. I think for me, and again, like, it's a personal thing, you guys don't see it, as I have like a really sensitive stomach, so I can get sick very easily.
And very often. Like,
Yeah.
probably one trip out of two, Tracy at some point is either sick or, feels ill kind of thing.
Yeah.
So
that part sucks. I'm still just learning how to deal with it, and we've done more traveling now than we ever have, so I feel like I'm starting to get a little bit of a routine,
Yeah.
but
still, that's for sure. And for me,
Yeah.
it would be like the travel days. It's so hectic here in Kenya, especially when we drive very far. Like, sometimes we drive 6-7 hours away from our
sucks.
house, and it's like, it's hot. We don't have AC. We don't talk to each other in the entire drive sometimes because we're
Like-
just mad of the situation,
Yeah.
being stuck in traffic. It's warm. It's ugh.
the last live, you guys kind of saw a little bit of it, because I was getting comments like, you guys don't seem that bubbly, because driving makes us
So mad. Yeah.
anyways.
Workout routine. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, you see I train at least 5 or 6 days a week, and I do normally a upper lower body split for 1 week, and I'll do a full body the following week. So that's what I do, and Tracy doesn't train.
I'm more on like the cardio side of things. I hate lifting weights unless it's in like a circuit form. So I like doing like little circuit hit workouts, that type of thing.
So that's pretty much it.
Yeah. Okay, so the next one, do you take part in environmental or conservation activities? And yeah, so we're still part of the Cheetah Project, and as far as I know, that's going until like at least 2022.
Yeah, something like that. Like we did it a few months ago at Old Pajeda. We're doing it again in a couple of months.
Man, that's coming up quick, actually.
Yeah, it is coming up quick.
Yeah.
And we're really open to actually do some more. It's really something we enjoy doing.
Yeah.
So more to come. More to come. Okay, so this is my favorite question that I've received, and the question is why? And the answer is because why not? With all the other countries in Africa, how and why did you pick Kenya? That's a very good question, and it's probably one of the most popular questions that we get all the time, and we probably answered that
I'm pretty
in
sure
the
we have.
past.
Yeah.
But quickly, the quick answer is it's a perfect hub to travel. And even though right now we're not really traveling outside of Kenya, it is our main goal.
And discovered more about Kenya than we ever knew.
Exactly. And on top of being a great hub, I mean, Kenya has, Nairobi. It's a big city with everything you need. Kenya has one of the most beautiful safaris in the world. So we just thought that Kenya would be the perfect spot. And so far, so good.
Yeah, I agree.
Burpees or push-up?
Oh, man.
Push-up. For me, push-up.
Burpees, for me, they suck, but the cardio...
When did you meet Tracy? So, like, I'm gonna address all those questions about it. We met on Plenty of Fish, which is a dating app, back in 2015.
Yeah.
And yeah, we've been happy
like,
ever since. We got
Married in
married.
2018.
Yeah, no, 19.
No,
18?
18. We're going on 3 years.
I knew that. Did you grow up aspiring to be a travel vlogger, or is it something you decided to do at random?
Oh.
Neither.
Yeah, I think we have two different answers-ish. You go first.
So basically, it is not something I aspired doing when I grew up, because first of all, vloggers back in the 90s didn't exist. So it wasn't even a possibility. It wasn't something people were doing. People were, filming like their family vacation for
Like
for
home
themselves.
videos.
Yeah, exactly, but that's it.
Yeah.
But I didn't pick that at random either. To be honest, it's mainly because we watch others doing it, mainly like the Bucket List family and Karen, Nate, and people like, you know, Lost LeBlanc and like all those like travel vloggers that basically inspired us to do the same.
Yeah.
If they can do it, we can do it. So
Fair.
that's pretty much it.
Yeah. And like, I still remember back when we were in our first place we lived together, watching them and being like, that looks freaking amazing. And just thinking it was so out of reach. And even doing it today, it still feels like it's out of reach, even though we're doing a small portion of it.
Yeah.
Like, because the ultimate goal is like to not have to work and this be our job.
There's definitely a lot behind the scenes that like you guys don't see. Like
Oh,
a lot
so
of people
much.
think that we do this full time, but we really don't. Like, you know, I work a full-time job and I edit at night and we film every weekend and everything, and like we're not billionaires. Like we literally just spend all our money on travel. So it's not very smart.
Wouldn't advise.
How long you think you're gonna stay in Kenya and any other countries on schedule to travel to?
Hopefully to 2024.
So
all goes well.
another 3 years in Kenya.
Yeah, we have a lot of
And-
countries to travel to. Within Africa, there's so many. Basically, we want to travel everywhere. We came
Yeah,
to Kenya
pretty
because
much.
it's a hub.
Yeah.
Um,
But within Africa, mainly, we want to go to Rwanda for the gorillas. We want to go to South Africa for the wine, especially. Madagascar looks phenomenal. Tanzania for sure.
and then more over would be Asia, Australia.
And we really want to go to Dubai. For some reason, we really want to go to Dubai.
Yeah.
Hopefully
I
this
feel like
year.
you just have to at some point.
Yeah.
What's your biggest fear in Kenya?
Easy for her.
Snakes.
That's not just in Kenya though. That Tracy's afraid of
Yeah, but
snakes
they're
anywhere
more,
in the world.
There's more here, I feel
Yeah,
like.
fair, but
Yeah.
For me, I would say every time I go somewhere with my backpack, I'm scared that somebody's gonna steal my backpack. There's everything in my backpack. Like I carry like all our gear, the laptop, hard drive, and everything when we travel because I work on it and everything. So like
Yeah,
I'm
that's a little
always
sketchy.
scared. I always keep my backpack real close.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's like a risk of traveling.
Yeah, like it's the same thing anywhere.
Yeah.
How can I quit my job and travel full time and still get paid? That's a very good question that we're still trying to figure out. A lot of people, like I said, think that we do this full time, but we really don't. Like
A lot of hard work and hope.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe a little bit of luck thrown in there. Have you ever experienced racism during your stay in Kenya? As people who have commented on our videos, you have probably seen, yes, a lot of like colonizer comments, and yeah. we try not to engage because although sometimes it gets
Yeah, it
tempting.
triggers us, but like it's, you know what, like you want to be racist, be racist. Like
yeah,
I
and
don't
it's just
care,
really annoying on your guys' comments too because you get those people who literally copy and paste the entire thing onto like everyone's comments. So I try and stay ahead of it, but yes, it does happen.
And like, you know, let's be honest too. Like there is a double standard in the country. Like whatever, like wherever we go, we'll never pay the same price as a Kenyan. We'll always get,
Pay more.
you know, charge a little extra. And I'm not really mad about it. Like I understand. And at the end of the day, like, you know, I'm a visitor in the country, so
Yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it. But yeah, there's a double
It
standard in the
happens.
country. Oh, that's my favorite question. Who is your
Oh.
favorite Disney character?
Dang. Olaf.
Samantha?
I was like going through the movies and I was like, hey, Olaf. Yeah, okay.
For me,
Olaf.
like I just have to go with the classic. Like Mickey Mouse is for sure my favorite.
Oh,
And
okay,
then
well,
like
yeah.
no, but any Disney character. And then after that, I'd say it's probably Lightning McQueen. Catch out.
Surprised you didn't say Elsa.
No, it's not. No.
You want to. I like that one. What is the one place you can't wait to take your family when they come to Kenya? I think in general, it's any safari. Two that stick out in my mind right now are like Sirikoi and Tawi Lodge.
Yeah.
I would like to take them to the Mara. There's Amayan's a really good affordable
Option,
place
yeah.
that we could take them.
But to be honest, like
Just
any
safaris.
safaris, like
Yeah.
you know, if you're a Kenyan, you grew up with that being a possibility or something you do on the weekend or
Yeah.
anything, right? You know about safaris, but like for people coming from like Canada, it's so far from what we know. Like the first time we went on a safari, it was a mind-blowing experience for
Oh,
us.
yeah.
Like really mind-blowing.
Yeah.
So safaris, any safaris would
Definitely.
be the answer. How do you guys get cool locations do you research? Yes, a ton of research. From Monday to Friday, we just Google different places, look at different like Instagram pages and Twitter and everything. A lot of social media
Yeah.
research and a lot of like suggestion from you
Yeah,
guys
that's
as
what
well.
I was gonna say. And because to be honest, like even through Google, you can only research so much before you come up with the exact same things
Yeah.
all the time. So we find new hidden places through you guys
Yeah.
that we just never heard about.
So down in the comment section, just
It's
take it
true.
away.
It's true.
okay. Cynthia asked, "Do we miss Canada?"
I miss my
Mixed
family.
feelings. Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't miss Canada itself, but we miss like our life in Canada, kind of thing.
Yeah. Exactly.
Like friends, family, and
I
like,
live
you know.
so close to my family. Like
Yeah.
I was there, like coming up on summertime. There now, my sister lives on a lake, so I would every day off. I'd just like pop down to the dock.
But at the same time, like where we're at right now, I don't miss much.
This like
Yeah, I don't miss much.
Man. this spot is beautiful.
It is. Would you rather have the ability to pause time or rewind it?
Oh.
That's a good question. I'd say like I'd rather be able to rewind it at a specific moment because then it's better than pausing it because I can go back.
Oh, when you put it that way, because I was gonna say in the beginning, I was gonna say pause it, because then you could live in the moment for however long you want to.
Yeah, but you can go back.
Yeah.
Rewind. Okay, game drive or beach, sushi or Mexican food, and for Tracy, wine or coffee. So I would say I'm more of a game drive over a beach. I
Same.
think you too. We really enjoy beaches, don't get
Yeah.
me wrong, but like just game drives is just it's so
More
magical.
diverse and everything.
I love sushi. You guys have
What was
no
it?
ideas,
Sushi over Mexican
but
food?
Mexican food is better.
I'd go sushi. Like really good sushi, I'd go sushi. Yeah.
And Tracy, wine or coffee?
Wine. I had to give up coffee for like 3 weeks, and I realized I could do it. Sucked, but I could do it. And so-
Yeah.
I can. That sounds bad. I can give up wine, guys. I can.
Can.
But it doesn't bother my stomach like coffee does.
If you were to recommend a place you visited in Kenya to Christian LeBlanc, where would that be? For those who don't know, Christian LeBlanc is probably the most famous travel vlogger from Canada.
I didn't even realize he was from Canada until
Yeah,
right
he's
now.
from Canada. He has over like 1 million followers and like
But he's more cinematic travel.
Yeah, he's everything I aspire to be. Like editing wise, like it is like his editing
Yeah.
is phenomenal. So if you ever want to watch like an amazing travel vlog, watch mine.
So
No, watch his. It's amazing.
So originally I was gonna say Sirikoi because Sirikoi is our favorite all-rounded, but with the type of cinematics and editing that he does, I feel like he would get the most out of Giraffe Man.
Yeah, Giraffe Manor just gives you so many unique photo opportunity that you
Yeah.
couldn't get anywhere else. I mean, you can go on safaris and you'll see giraffes and everything, but you won't be able to like feed it or have it so close and everything. And I think it's just it's literally the most Instagrammable place on the planet to me.
It really
Like,
is, yeah.
But otherwise, I think that like with the type of work that he does, like any safari kind of trip, he would make some of the most amazing videos on the YouTubes. When are y'all going to Disneyland in Japan? I am so ready for that vlog. Buddy,
Oh, I know.
we are so ready to make that vlog too. But here's the thing.
We were just talking about it last
We are
night, too.
such huge Disney fan, and like Tokyo Disneyland is it is possibly a one in a lifetime kind of trip for
Yeah.
us, especially from Canada.
Yeah.
So we're trying to get the most out of it. Since we are planning to be here for another 3 years, I'm thinking 2022, 2023, because right now Tokyo Disneyland is actually building Peter Pan Land and Frozen Land, which are gonna be ready, if I'm not mistaken, in 2023. So we want to see that, so we might wait a little bit, but that doesn't mean that there's not gonna be any other Disney trip before, because they have Shanghai Disney, they have Hong Kong as well, so
They still have a lot.
can't wait. Out of all the places you have been to, which has been your favorite?
Sirikoi.
I would say Sirikoi
Yeah.
too.
And actually, I think while we're here, we're gonna film a
Yeah, I
top
want to do
5.
yeah.
Yeah.
top 5 of the best places we have visited in
That's
almost
beach and
9
safari
months here.
together.
Everything included, like best in Kenya.
Yeah.
So that video should come out
The
after
following
this one,
Wednesday.
the following Wednesday.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
stay tuned. Okay, what would be your superpower? I want to fly. Like it'd be flying.
Yeah, I was gonna say super speed, but if you can fly, then you don't.
Super speed.
Then you don't need the speed.
Yeah, that's fair. Flying super fast?
Teleportation.
If you were to compare between a traveler and a tourist, how would we respond to that? And like,
That's a
are
really
we
cool
are we a
one.
tourist or are we a traveler? Travelers.
Okay, I would say we're definitely travelers.
100%.
And the difference in my mind is that a tourist sticks with mainly like your tourist destinations. They kind of like your entire trip is already planned before you go, sticking to the main attractions.
Yeah.
Where a traveler kind of goes with a very loose, rough itinerary. Doesn't matter.
Look for hidden gems.
Yeah, it doesn't matter
you know,
if your plane gets thrown off.
Yeah, listen to locals to get spots.
Yeah, you walk
we-
around more than like
yeah.
drive to a
Yeah,
destination.
we plan everything on our own too. Like we never we
No.
don't go to travel agencies or anything like that. We do everything on our own. So
Yeah.
I think like that's preparation before the trip. I think this is where the big difference is. Like, are you showing up somewhere with a plan hour by hour, like this is where I'm going, this is where I'm going?
Yeah.
Or are you going to actually experience the country? And I think this is
Yeah.
where the big difference is.
Yeah.
So we're travelers for sure.
Yeah. So looking at how tourism in Kenya is doing right now, what do you think the future of like tourism is here?
I think Kenya is one of the country in the world that I think has the most potential for tourism, but it is not done right. And by that I mean that, and I said that like multiple
time.
times in the past,
Yeah.
there is no international advertisement for Kenya.
No.
You can go, I've been to dozens and dozens of airports all around the world. I've never seen a poster saying Magical Kenya anything. I've watched a lot of TV in a lot of different countries. I've never seen a commercial saying Magical Kenya something.
No.
So I think that Kenya, like the Kenyan Tourism Board, needs to advertise itself internationally much better, or do it, like just do it, because they don't.
No, and like as based off the situation that is right now, I think the tourism industry will bounce back. And I'm not gonna lie, but I think it's mainly to do with YouTubers for international
100%.
thing. Like that's the
Everything
only
we
thing.
learn and know now about Kenya, we've learned by watching other YouTubers before coming here.
Yeah.
Because I've never seen anything about Kenya before searching Kenya travel whatever on YouTube.
Yep. Very
So-
true.
Lots of potential, but it gotta be done better.
What camera equipment do you bring along with you when you travel?
So we always have the one that I can't show you because I'm using it right now. It's a Canon M50 with like a shotgun mic on it.
Yeah.
That's the main camera. Otherwise, well, we film a little bit with this, which is an iPhone 11.
Yep.
We have a GoPro Hero 9 that we use for mainly like, you know, when we go swimming somewhere or we go biking or something. It's like an action camera. And I have the DJI Mavic Air 2 for the drone shots.
Yeah. Tracy, how did you manage nursing school? I'm dying. Looking back, some days I don't know. And I lived with Dave for the last 2 years of my nursing school, and he can tell you all of the meltdowns
Oh my god.
that have happened.
That's terrible.
Prepping for tests or last minute papers or
I think her nursing school was much worse for me than it was for her.
you just grin and bear it, break down when you have to, and
it was a
keep
lot
on going.
a lot of coffee and a lot of crying.
Yeah,
Yeah, there
pretty
you go.
much. Pretty much. Why do you always eat tacos, Dave? We need to see more poutine.
So I eat tacos here a lot because it's very, very easy to find.
Yeah.
Like we can find everything.
And you can make them healthy.
Finding poutine here is impossible.
Yeah.
Although when we went to Sirikoi and I spoke to the owner about poutine real quick, just I don't know why,
Chemical.
and they actually did everything they could to make something that kind of resembled to a poutine, and it was actually pretty good.
They did a good job.
Don't get me wrong, very far from what you can get downtown Montreal or something like that, but still, like, I really appreciated the effort and it was actually pretty good.
What is your favorite Kenyan shopping mall?
I would say overall, I would say Two Rivers.
See, I was gonna say Village Market.
Yeah, like we go to Village Market more often. I would say
Yeah.
my favorite is just, I don't know, they have like a go-kart thing and
Yeah,
everything.
Two Rivers is more of like a...
It's a very, very commercial attraction kind of mall.
Yeah.
I like it.
Okay, the moment you've all been waiting for and you just don't realize it yet. Number one question we get all the time, finally gonna address it, is what do we do for work?
So, as you guys know, we don't do this full time. I actually have a full-time job that I work at 40 hours a week. I do some sort of like consulting job, like in an office. It's nothing crazy. The only reason why we never address this is because most company don't want to necessarily be related to what you're doing online. And not that we're doing anything wrong. Don't get me wrong on that. Like, you know, we never address like sensitive matter or anything. We're just here for pure entertainment to show you the beauties of Kenya right now and eventually different countries. But if for some reason at some point I say something dumb on the internet and it blows up and everyone hates me for some reason, then it cannot be reflected at the people that I'm working for, my workplace,
Yeah.
or anything. So
And-
that's why we just try to put a line in the middle.
Yeah.
The
For
people,
a prime example, okay, go.
the people I work for know that I have a YouTube channel. Like it's not a secret, right?
Yeah.
And you know, I told them like this is what I'm doing, and don't worry about it. Like, you know, I'll always be very like professional and everything. I'm not gonna, you know, address international conflicts and talk about politic and you know,
No.
like it's not what this is about. It's pure entertainment. We're doing this for us to make memories and also to entertain you guys, and it's nothing more, nothing less.
No. And like a prime example of this, honestly, like, so let's say I was still doing nursing back home.
She was a nurse in Canada.
Yeah.
But now she's kind of a social media manager or something.
Interesting. But if I was still doing nursing back home, and let's say like a subscriber came in, and like I know I have the option to like deflect and have somebody else take care of that person, but let's say something happened and like I had to take care of that person, I feel like it creates an awkward
Yeah.
situation, whereas like in nursing, like people are the most vulnerable and like doing personal care and things like that. So that's just why like we want to keep our things separate. We don't say where we work. We will tell you the types of jobs that we do, but that's kind of another example why.
Yeah. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, it's nothing fabulous. We were just trying to separate. Playtime is not the right word.
So guys, I'm gonna make you a promise right now. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, because in a few years maybe, I'll tell you what I did. I'll tell everyone. We'll come clean. Not that we're dirty
I
now.
was like, that sounds so bad.
You're gonna be real disappointed because it's nothing exciting.
Yeah, it's not.
Anyway, guys, that is it for the Q&A. Thank you so much for everyone that sent us questions. We literally got like probably like 300 or something. We actually went through all of them. A lot were like, you know, repetitive, so like we didn't like read them all. But hopefully we answered a few questions.
Few new, few fun ones.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a lot of Disney stuff.
I like
We're big
that.
Disney fans, so all the Disney questions, we picked them all.
You guys did good though with kind of switching it up a little bit.
Yeah,
It was good.
So stay posted to see everything about where we're at right now, guys. It's gonna be worth it. That's gonna be probably our best video ever. It's just like it's so
Aw,
like, you know,
man.
cinematic and just wait, it's coming.
Reasons why I keep looking over this way.
Yeah, it's beautiful. But anyway, guys, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and see you guys
In the next one.